Session 20 recap. The Barmaid's Silence, Part 1. Told by Varael the Violet. This was the day I dreaded. I had seen it, dreamed it, not once but dozens of times. The visions came like needles through silk. Sudden, sharp, impossible to stop. The first time I saw it, I thought it was just fear. But no, it was a thread of fate, frayed and unravelling. Some say visions are gifts, let them say so. To me, they're a sentence to see what has not yet happened, to feel it coming, and to say nothing, because to speak it aloud is to bring it sooner, and yet to stay silent feels like betrayal. I saw her. I saw her fall into silence long before the snow fell, and when the cold came, it carried her away. They came into the tavern that day, the adventurers. They were loud with hope, warm with resolve. I knew which quest they would take. Of course I knew. The board already bore its name. The Barmaid's Silence. I didn't speak. I couldn't. There are rules, even for those like me. Perhaps especially for us. Marda tried to keep her face still, but she knew. The tavern felt wrong that day. Too quiet, too expectant. The hearth didn't crackle. Even the ale seemed to pour more slowly. Then came the name we all dreaded, Surgeon. The gate guard, loyal, sharp-eyed, always arrived after his shift for a mug, always glanced toward the bar, even if he pretended not to. He was in love with Misty. Everyone knew it, even Misty. But she had given her heart to a man darker than the shadows beneath this town, a warlock who vanished when things became real. Surgeon watched her fall out of love and pretended not to mind. He smiled when she sang, but I saw the truth. And that night, when no one was looking, they fought. Not Surgeon and Misty, no, Misty and the warlock. Surgeon watched, listened, and then he acted. The warlock vanished, quietly, swiftly. No one asked where. No one dared. Even I cannot see where he went. That was when Misty's time began to run out. The party questioned Surgeon. He lied, of course, said he knew nothing. But the way his fingers twitched, the way his mouth dried, he knew something. He just didn't have the courage to face it. So the adventurers did what they always do. Into the cold, snow to their knees, breath turning to mist. They found the cart, half buried beneath bent pines and old snow. No Misty, just broken bottles, claw marks, drag lines in the snow. And then came the howls. Winter wolves, born of hunger and bred for cruelty. Fangs like icicles, eyes like old glass, they struck hard. One nearly crushed the gnome, Mix, I believe. But they stood their ground. They killed one. The other fled. But it was not over. A shadow rose from the trees, hulking and old. A winter troll, ancient and bound to northern frost. It should have torn them apart. But Barog, heavy of hand and harder of voice, did something no one expected. He healed the wounded wolf. Yes, in front of the troll. A gesture of honour, of mercy. And the troll, for reasons I dare not guess, let them go. Spoke words no beast should know. He told them where to find the kidnappers. The adventurers pushed forward, bone-tired and bloodied. They found the camp in a hollow of trees, firelight flickering like breath. 2 hobgoblin brutes waited. The fight was vicious. Steel clashed, snow turned red, Salira fell, Vichy staggered, Maxim's axe split a helm, and his own armour nearly split with it. But they won. Barely. Still breathing, still moving. And then the warlock. Not Misty's warlock. No, this one was something else. A seer, draped in tattered vine and bone. She had brokered Misty's abduction. She made a deal. Cowardice or survival, I'm not sure. But she gave them a name. The Black Jackal, and she gave them the letter he left. You took something from me, now I take something from you. You'll find I don't kill quickly or cleanly. She handed them a map, shaking hands, eyes downcast. And that is where the vision ends. The rest is not written, not yet. But I feel the wind shifting. I feel her life still pulsing. Somewhere, barely. He wants them to follow. And worse, he expects them to. This is no longer a rescue. It's a trap woven in vengeance. They must go, and they must not fail. Because if they do, the silence will never lift. Varael the Violet, seer of what must not be spoken.